Hey, y'all. Well, I decided to go live to do the teaching for day 4. And so, those of you that don't see this, I will have it recorded and put it in the announcements. I'm pretty sure Facebook will let me record this. So, hopefully, yes, they will. So, so I'm excited to tell you about what I'm learning, y'all, about the sun, moon, and stars. That is what God created on day 4, the sun, moon, and stars. And so, isn't that just amazing to think about? Like He spoke them into being. And something really exciting is that I ordered this week, Genesis in the Passion is out. And so I wanted to read that for you. But I just think it's so amazing. Brian Simmons is the translator for this. And then I want to read just a few other verses in in Psalms to sort of go along with it. But I want you to know, I'm so proud of you for pushing into the new things and just have some freedom of thinking about how you want to create for the sun, moon, and stars. I know God is so pleased to see the way y'all are creating. So here we go. I'm reading out of Genesis 1, and this is verses 14 through 20. I'm sorry, 14 through 19 out of the Passion Translation. And God said, "Let there be bright lights to shine in space, to bathe the earth with their light. Let them serve as signs to separate the day from the night and signify the days, seasons, and years." And so it happened. God made 2 great lights, the brighter light to rule the day and the lesser night to rule the night. He also spread the tapestry of shining stars and set them all in the sky to illuminate the earth, to rule over the day and to rule over the night, and to separate the light from darkness. God loved what he saw, for it was beautiful. Evening gave way to morning, day 4. Y'all, something that I just want you to be aware of, when God talks about creation, he starts with the evening and morning of the day. So he doesn't say, like the way we sort of think about it is that our day starts, at dawn. But when you just notice that as you're reading Genesis, evening gave way to morning. And so I wanted to just point that out. He loved what he saw, for it was beautiful. Evening gave way to morning, day 4. So on this day 4, God made the sun, the moon, and the stars. And also I want you to notice, as we're reading this week, like there was a separation. Like he's the separator. He separated the day, from the night. And he used he used the sun, moon, and stars to do that. And I looked up how many stars are there, and y'all, according to scientists, 100,000 million in the Milky Way galaxy alone. And outside of that, there are millions upon millions of other galaxies also. 100,000 million alone in the Milky Way. And when I read out of Psalm 147, y'all, verse 4, and this is out of the Passion Translation, it says, "He sets his stars in place, calling them all by their names." Do you know that God knows the name of every star? And he also knows how many hairs you have on your head. Like, he totally knows us, y'all. And he knows the names of these stars. Our God is so big, and he loves you so much. And he is so excited to see you creating, because he created you to create, to make the world more beautiful. So there's one more little chapter I want to read to you. And this is out of Psalm 19. And I'm going to read at least part of it, but it goes all the way to verse 6 sorry, I had to look at my page there. It says, God's story in the skies. So God so wants to tell us about who he is, and he gives us the skies to tell us. So listen to this. This is chapter 19 of Psalms, and I'll read the first 6 verses. I just bless you as you listen to this, as you create for day 4, that God would give you amazing, just amazing insight to his creation and the amazement of how big he is. but yet he sees you and he holds you. So he's so magnificent, but yet he is very aware of the details of your life. And he so wants you to be in relationship with him. And he's so happy you're creating with him this week. So here we go. This is Psalm 19 out of out of the Passion Translation. God's story in the skies. God's splendor is a tale that is told. His testament is written in the stars. Space itself speaks his story every day. Through the marvels of the heavens, his truth is on tour in the starry vault of the sky, showing his skill in creation's craftsmanship. Every day gushes out its message to the next, night with night, whispering its knowledge to all, without a sound, without a word, without a voice being heard. Yet all the world can see its story. Everywhere its gospel is clearly read, so all may know. What a heavenly home God has set for the sun, shining in the superdome of the sky. See how he leaves his celestial chamber each morning, radiant as a bridegroom ready for his wedding, like a day-breaking champion eager to run his course. He rises on one horizon, completing his circuit on the other, warming lives and lands with his heat. So, oh my word, y'all, that is so beautiful. It's like a poem that David wrote, and certainly the translation that Brian Simmons does, but that's out of Psalm 19, the first 6 verses. So I bless you with your creating. Thank you. I thought, well, I could go make a video, but I'm like, I'm just going to come on live. And I just wanted to read to you from the Passion because I got my new Genesis, and there it is, of the Passion. And and God said, so again, we hear God speaking. He spoke, y'all, and the sun came into life. The sun became what it was. He spoke, and the moon became what it is. And he spoke, and the 100 million stars, it says 100,000 million alone in the Milky Way. And God said, let there be bright lights to shine in space, to bathe the earth with their light. Let them serve as signs to separate the day from the night and signify the days, seasons, and years. And so it happened. So he loved what he saw, for it was beautiful, and evening gave way to morning, day 4. So I love y'all so much. I'm so proud of you. Keep posting, and y'all, still people can come in. I think right now we have 75, and I'm really praying we'll have 100 before this ends. So invite your friends. It's free, and they don't have to go back to day 1, or they can, and just post day 1, day 2, day 3, and on 7/10 is day 4. And so, yeah, in the morning, I'll pick the winner for day 3, and I've still got to go do mine. I haven't posted mine yet. So I love y'all so much. Happy day. Okay.